What's up, everyone? My name's Brenner. Welcome to my channel, Mr. Liquor Sipper, and to all the liquor sippers that are out there. Today we're going to be discussing why everyone hates, or why so many people hate MGP. And what exactly is MGP? Let's go. Alright, everyone, what is MGP? This is MGP. Alright, so before you get all bent out of shape and discouraged, and you're like, well, first of all, what is MGP? I know it's supposed to be bad. It's not necessarily bad, alright? So, first, MGP is typically used in order to help small distillers to get their whiskey started. And some people get upset when they find out that their particular bourbon or whiskey that they're drinking, the backstory is not all that it's actually cracked up to be, or the truth is, yeah, maybe the recipe came from here, but it was actually distilled here. And those people that are really in tune to wanting to know the histories about these specific whiskeys, they get pretty upset because they're like, oh, you're not staying true to your product. So that's one of the reasons why a lot of, especially connoisseurs and people that are real deep in the game, they don't particularly like MGPs because they just feel like, almost like they've sold out to a point.
Sellout. You're a sellout. That's it. Case closed.
But MGP is actually called MGP Ingredients, which is what the company is. And it's located in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. It was originally Roseville, I believe it's Roseville Distillery, and it was opened in 1847. There was a few distilleries that went right along the way, blah, 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 we can cut through, but just to keep this relatively short, MGP was bought in 2011, so that same distillery is actually where it is at now and where they distill a lot of these products from. They mass produce whiskey, and the majority of the populace believe that it's 95% rye as far as what they create. But MGP actually has 19 different mash bills that are utilized during the process of creating other types of whiskeys. So you have to consider the cost it would take in order for someone to create a distillery. So a distillery can cost anywhere between $1 million to $3 million. So just to throw this out there, does anybody out there have that much money just to go ahead and just start their business?
How about no?
The majority of people do not. So there may be some connoisseurs of people that just really love whiskey and they want to start their own, but they don't have the money. So the easiest thing to do would be for them to outsource. And that's where the MGP Ingredients comes along. They say, hey, you know what? We have these X amount of different mash bills, and we can put these together, this and that, and we can try to come up with a taste that, you like, and we can basically do all the legwork for you. You can bring the ingredients, or they can come up with the ingredients and they can do the entire thing on their own, or you can take everything that they do and you can age it on your own. So there's plenty of different options. A lot of people they just go ahead and just do the whole deal there and just distill it, especially for individuals that don't have that 3 mil to just throw into a distillery. So I mean, when you're considering everything, they may initially start through MGP, and they'll start their business or their brand for the first few years, maybe 2 to 4 years, while they are simultaneously creating their own and aging their own in their own distillery, in order to get something on the shelf, get their name out there, and build that name brand. So that's their approach, MGP. So MGP, like I said, is Midwest Grain Products. A few popular MGPs are, like I showed you guys before, is Angel's Envy, High West, Bullet Rye, Filibuster, High West Rye, Redemption Rye. Those may be some of the bigger names, and there's multitude of others that are throughout there, but those are the bigger names that I felt that the majority of people would really know. But at the end of the day, it's more about the taste, more about what you enjoy, and just sitting back and relaxing and like I said, enjoying that whiskey. You can't get too upset over someone that had to outsource something, because maybe it was independently done and this person just went out and they saw something that they were just passionate about, and they said, you know what, I really want to start a whiskey, and the easiest way is to go the MGP route. So Angel's Envy is the MGP, and just for example, it was actually finished in the Caribbean rum casks, okay, in order to finish this thing off, so he gets that that taste that is desired, or if you have not tasted, I encourage you to taste it. I will not be doing a taste testing of this one particular because I've already opened the bottle. As I always say, it's always the fresh bottles that I open on this channel that I've never tasted before. So you can see my true 100% reaction and how I actually feel about the bottle. So all this being said, it's a quick rundown of what MGP is. I personally don't care. There's a lot of people that do. But at the end of the day, like I said, all that really matters is how it tastes to you. Does it taste right? Can you enjoy it? And that's it. That is a quick rundown of what MGP is. There's a million reasons why not to drink something. Being an MGP bottle is not one of them. If you guys have any questions, please leave it in the comments. If you guys felt like you got something out of this and you're having a good time with me, please leave a comment. Please hit the like button. And I will see you next time. In just a couple of days, actually, when we do a review of the Whiskey box, which is right over here. You can probably see a piece of it. It's the Whiskey box. It's not quite the whiskey, but it's not quite the mystery. We're going to find out what whiskey pops out of there and what we're actually going to be doing. And just so you guys know, I'll give you a hint. It's going to be a face-off. Which one's better? Once again, thanks for watching. I'm Mr. Liquor Sipper. Keep sipping.